My $18 free shipping Temu order that I tried to place last night had a $27 import charge.
And so it begins. You know, for months we have heard from the experts saying that prices are going to go up because of these tariffs. Meanwhile, the White House has been gaslighting us all for free. And they can do it for free because they buy gaslighting in bulk. It's aisle 7 at Costco. And now they're trying to convince us the prices will actually go down.
And we did an unbelievable job. And now eggs are all over the place, and the price went down 92%.
Yeah, sure, Donnie. Eggs have gone down by 92%. You can now get a dozen eggs for a nickel, and they'll throw in a chicken for free, so you can start making your own. It's old school. Problem is, it's really hard to sell that lie at any price when we're all seeing the prices actually go up. And thanks to this leak from a Target employee, the sticker shock is about to hit us all so hard that even MAGA will have a hard time denying reality, no matter how much practice they have at it. And they have a lot of practice at that. So let's break this down. But first, be sure to subscribe to our page because the main number that Trump really hates to see go up is the number of followers right here. And speaking of the great orange dictator, remind us all again, great Cheeto, will tariffs make prices go up for consumers?
Are you saying that your tariffs will cause some prices to go up?
No, I think the tariffs are going to be great for us because it's going to make us rich.
I see. So who feels rich yet? Anyone? Somebody?
Bueller.
Right. So let's ask somebody who knows what the F they're actually talking about as a fun reminder of who actually pays for the Trump magical free money tariffs.
President Trump likes to claim that foreign countries pay the tariffs, but that's not exactly right. Tariffs are paid by the companies in the U.S. that buy the products and bring them here, the importers. And then they can decide, or they can try to pass on the costs to consumers. So ordinary Americans end up footing the bill.
And with the news out today, you're about to feel much less rich on a daily basis. And I have several examples to show you. Let's start with this Target employee making national news from his leak. The same employee the Target is now saying no comment about, because they don't want to get publicly threatened like King Trump did to Walmart last week. True story, look it up. But in this pic, we can see this Target employee raising prices on heyday USB cables, and not by just a little. This particular cable just went from $9.99 to $17.99. Now, I'm not as good at math as Trump is, but that's about an 80% price increase. And I did a quick check on the Target website and found it to be accurate. And yeah, Walmart announced last week that they're going to be raising prices like Target is now doing, but it's not just limited to them.
If you shop on popular online sites known for their low prices, get ready. Your next order could be costing you more with President Trump's tariffs forcing retail giants like Amazon, Shein, and Temu to hike up some of their prices.
And that's not only because of these tariffs per se, but because Trump decided to put his boot on our collective throats just a little bit harder by eliminating the so-called de minimis loophole. That's the thing that would allow you to place orders of under $800 directly from a foreign company like Temu, and you wouldn't have to pay a duty or a tariff on them.
You also have this administration closed a loophole that allowed these low-dollar goods to be shipped directly to U.S. households. So now that loophole has been closed, so these things would cost a lot more.
Yeah, and all of this has led to some painful doom scrolling of late as people around the country are echoing what that Target employee just leaked. The prices are just starting to go up, and things are gonna, just keep getting worse. Here's a post from a small business called Wise showing that they ordered about $167,000 in goods and had to pay a tariff of over $250,000, and they brought the receipts. Do you really think that they can eat the tariffs like Trump just told Walmart to do? Here's another small business owner that deals in Asian arts and crafts. This shows what it would cost her to ship items to her Canadian store versus her American one. It's going to cost her about $1,500 to ship to Canada and more than double that to ship to America. The small business cannot eat the tariffs, and neither will the big ones.
So, for example, we had this example of a men's 3-pack of athletic shorts, something like $26, but then the $35 import tax is added, so it was $56.
And this one right here might be my favorite example. Here's a guy ordering mega hats from Temu. He bought 2 hats that would normally cost just over $50, but with that great Temu discount, they only cost $15 until you add the tariff on. So that mega fan will eat the tariff, which will cost him cold hard cash. But good news, the irony is free. Like, share, comment below. I'd like to know your thoughts on this and what price increases you've been seeing. In other words, get vocal. I'm Steve Harness from the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, available worldwide. It's free to everybody, no tariffs. And we're doing it all right here for Really American Media.